What's up, everybody? It's Dirk, or Drkmistify, whatever the fuck you want to call me, and welcome back to another episode of No Bones, a series where I pick out random games that are free. They're like no bones, meaning no money, no peso, no dough, and I play them right here for you all to watch and to chill out, you know. So sit the fuck back, relax, and enjoy this episode. The music is nice though. I like the music. You're not having a great day as usual. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you've felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts raining. It starts to rain is what it said. Typical, but maybe this is a sign that you should have stayed home. Yeah. You always can try again tomorrow, right? You turn to head back home. You turn to head back home when, and then kitty go meow. Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the... There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding the freaking music got all creepy. Curiosity guiding your steps. You follow the sound in the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. I'm assuming that's dingy. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampening by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Damn. It's just like cats as it is. They're so freaking loud sometimes. Finally, the sounds search come into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Huh? Guess I should have. This is guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. I was about to say blue for some reason. It puts its front paws on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Aww. So cute! And it definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. I've always been saying that, man. It's like they think that they're ruling the world. Like we bow before them or something. It's like a I forgot what the word is. You don't think you'd blow, motherfucker. You don't think you'd bow. Is it bow? It's bowing down. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord. You look around the alley with a small frown. Motherfucker. Because I'm trying to make sure that like I get the words right. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days? Anyways, couldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer you. I mean, it's a cat. I don't think it's going to answer you. The cat doesn't answer you, obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggested. As suggest and leave the box. Just look. It's just looking at you. As if waiting for you to make the next move. I want to see what happens if I just do no. With a sigh, you take a decisive step back. As cute as the cat is, you really can't afford to be taking it in as a pet on a whim. Rent's coming up soon, and your job doesn't exactly leave you rolling in dough. You give the cat a sad nod. Sorry. Good luck out there. Good luck out here, okay? I mean, of course the cat's not gonna say anything. Cat turns into a monster and eats me. I'm just playing, I don't know. You turn around and leave the cat in the alleyway behind. Rain's picking up. I just hear the cat in the background going meow. Time to head home. Ending question mark. Yeah, fool. So was I supposed to take the cat home? I love that you could do that. See, we need more stuff like that. Some games, they'll make you go through the bullshit. This time we're gonna take the cat home. You know what? You reach into the box and pick the cat up. I was gonna say and pick up the cat. Holding it in front of you. Why not? You're all alone, and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so you bring the cat close. You didn't realize as it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a while. Aww. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow. But for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? I'm assuming the cat said yeah. You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food and then head back home. You live in a modest apartment, not in the. There's no the. One bedroom, one bathroom. One you living alone in it. One you living alone in it. What the fuck? It feels so weird having another living being inside after so long. Even if it is just a cat. Damn. It seems so like you're real lonely or something. The music is nice though. It's like cheerful. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch as a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making both of you some dinner, motherfucker. You take out You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on the top. You put some cat food on a what is it? Saucer? Fucking saucer? Saucer? You put some cat... Motherfucker. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up as you're beckoning and rushes over. It looks so plain. Not look so plain. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess? You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your legs and with a purr. I was about to say and, but there's no and. It's not there. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. How much you want to bet the cat's gonna want your food? This shit always happens with all animals. They always want your food. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread, toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey and cheese with lettuce perfectly placed, tomato slice. Ouch. Oh, you gotta be careful with knives. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife into the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops onto the counter and sniffs at the knife and meows, almost pointedly at you. Hehe, don't worry, I'm alright. It was just obviously something's going on. You watch as the cat stares into what you motherfucker. I messed up, but it's too late. Oh no. Lick lightly, but enthusiastically. I don't know if I said it right. At the blood on the knife is what I meant to say. Not as. There's no as. It's at your blood. You're so shocked you're so shocked that by the time you came to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. A vampire cat. The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat eaters. Or not meat, fuck it. Are meat eaters. Predators. But that was a little weird. Right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You were going to take it to the shelter tomorrow. Anyway, what's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. It's like a skinwalker. It's a spooky monster. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. It's from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a band-aid, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound while you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while you're trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at this strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure, but you'll do. You're not sure. You're not sure what you'll do, but if it starts to get more aggressive, you keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. Damn, so freaking... Wow. Ah, come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully, this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. You can only hope, but don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up... Fuck, I didn't even get to read it. What happened now? The lights just went out. Great. Just great. The rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone, only to find that it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outage had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messing with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. Too quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. The cat sits on your digital clock, staring at you. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't. You realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage. But the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive, but it's not blinking. It's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your mind, or your head, you feel feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes, its eyes, hold you still, even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large and the flashlight flickers. And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grasps your mind. The silence protruding with the rapid pumping of your blood in your heart. It overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at this moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happened. That's happening. That order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, as a predator preparing to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this. You don't know how you know this. But you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered. Ah. Ah. Right into your ear. Right into your soul. It won't let you wait. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could even, if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a haste. What? Hold on. Making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under... Motherfucker. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Ooh, don't sound good. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath it. You hear the sound of a metal scraping on the tiles after skipping around the floor. Not skipping, it's skidding. Skidding around the floor as it had been kicked. So you tripped on the knife. Winded by your fall, you look up. Or is it wounded? That's not wounded though. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what, where, and what. No, I'm playing. In regards to your inexplicably opened door, as your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife. And still tinted red from your earlier blunder. But that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You gulp dryly as the pain in your foot but you barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on the living room floor to be stepped on. Instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it at, where you'd left it when you spy something. Motherfucker, wouldn't it be like when you spot something, not when you spy something? Fuck, when you spy something in the darkness, but beyond the knife. It spines. It peers, it spears, it fucking flies. It spies, motherfucker. It spies right back at you. When you spy something, spot something. I don't fucking know, okay? I don't know. It spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly on the knife as if skipping in delight. Damn, it's happy. It's happy that it's licking the blood again. And bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the stream, the chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shakily breathing is discordant against the static, now piercing your skull. The dryness of your tongue spreads to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray cat you've taken in, licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The sense of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves. Shoulders twitching, as if it just considered the act of melting towards. But you're already on your feet, out the door. was a strange light emitting from nowhere. The cast, everything else in white. The house, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints. Your injury, motherfucker. You can barely glimpse the bloody imprints on your injured foot. Leaves you in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by the long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? Keep running. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0. It begins. Wow. That was something. I really thought that I wouldn't like this. I thought, and that's the thing. Looks can be deceiving, you know? I was just playing around. I thought it was silly. But then it got more dark as it kept going. And it also makes me just feel like a sense of, what's the word that I want to use? Like it made me feel uneasy, or it made me feel like I couldn't escape, you know? Like I felt like there was nothing I could do, or either way, the outcome would have been the same, you know? So it just made me feel uneasy near the end. That's all I can say. Oh yeah. Well everybody, this is the end of this episode. If you liked it, slap the shit out of the fucking like button. And also, tell me in the comments if you want me to play this, because there's also more endings, and I forgot to even talk about this, but I didn't know that, you know? So this would just be its own episode, just like what I did with I forgot what it was called. I played it so long ago, okay? I can't remember. But it was like, I don't know, it was someone like sneaking up into your room. As always, peace, and as always, I don't know, because it said that, stay misty.